All right, everybody, I'm here. I'm here. Let's see if I get turned on over here. Good morning. Good morning. Whew. I'm up a couple $100. Let me see what the amount is. 235. I'm up 235 from gold. Gold had some nice rotations today. I just this morning, I just been on the phone all morning again, trying to schedule an appointment for tomorrow. I got to go look at some property this afternoon. Just busy, man. I am so busy. I didn't walk away from this desk. I even ate my dinner at this desk last night. I didn't walk away from this desk until about 9:15 last night. I have just been so busy. Apex is having data problems today. There's some major system that's down. I couldn't run my payroll this morning. Cloudflare or some stuff. I don't know if it got hacked or whatnot, but I can't. I'm supposed to run payroll today for my employees, and I can't run payroll. They're not going to be happy. Yeah, Cloudflare, and I can't run payroll. It's just fucking. That was one of the things I was doing this morning, was trying to get payroll put together and run it. And I couldn't get in the system. That makes sense though. That makes sense, the Cloudflare thing. Because there's a couple other things I couldn't get in today. I just couldn't even get into certain things. Doesn't seem like Ninja, and I use Kinetic for my data. It doesn't seem like Ninja or Kinetic are having a problem. Yeah, those candles are pretty large there, American Patriot or AO trades. Those candles are kind of large for that trade. Kind of disshuffled this morning. Sorry. So just to kind of recap yesterday, I honestly think yesterday's live was probably the most productive we've ever had. I mean, we were covering specific rotations, why this is happening, where's these targets, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I thought yesterday was extremely productive. And I hope whoever was here yesterday thinks the same. It was yesterday, like 11 o'clock or so, I just started talking about, okay, see this pivot, see this rotation. This is what we're looking for. This is what's going on. And it went, and we got into the nuts and bolts of what pivots I'm talking about, or Jim, for example, we're seeing is talking about. And I think that was extremely productive. Yeah. So Ryan, short stuff, what you guys need to do now is just, I'm telling you, the best thing to do then is to just take a blank chart take a chart one day and just throw it up on your screen and then go candle to candle to candle, in your trade times, in your trade zones, like after 9:45 and, and say after 1 o'clock or whatever, and just look and then kind of determine yourself where you think, the next rotation is, where's the next big green candle or the next big red candle. Because that, at the end of the day, is the premise of my whole trading strategy, is identifying the rotations, the direction of the market, short term, the rotations, and where there's going to be a big green candle or where there's going to be a big red candle. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah. I just thought I was like, I ended the video yesterday and I thought to myself, man, that really summed everything up that I'm trying, that I put up, that I put those videos out there and these charts and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, this is price action. This is what price action really is. It's recognizing when the market starts changing rotations. What should we look for? When they stick their finger through showing the rotations changing and then they have a pullback, where are we going to trade from? That kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, if you learn that microcosm on a 1-minute chart, Katie, bar the door, because you're going to be making money. Excellent, Ryan. Excellent. Excellent. And again, it's like everything else. Some people like Jim, pick it up real easy because they're just more visual. I'm a very visual learner. I had to be visual because I'm dyslexic. So I had to be a very visual learner. All through college, all through high school, I never missed a class. Because if I missed a class, I was completely lost. Don't give me the book and tell me to read it, because that ain't going to happen. And I'm a very visual learner. So it's just very easy for me to see these things, and some people not so much. So I understand everybody learns a different way, but if you just practice and pay attention, you'll understand why things are doing the things they're doing a lot of times, barring news, or, something like that. Obviously, there's always events that screw up those rotations, randomness. Like today, for some reason, I don't know what the hell it was, but Jesus, like at 8 o'clock this morning, man, the market just randomly just started running long. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Just out of the blue. So, there's randomness that you can't account for, but, that's why you got to be willing to also take a loss, because, something could be going on that you're not paying attention, that you're not aware of. Yeah, I've said that too, Ryan. Yeah, it was yesterday, Bram. It was yesterday's live stream. That when we got into the latter half of it, I just started sitting there. I just pull up. I can't remember if it was the YM or the RTY. And I just started saying, okay, see this pivot, see this rotation. This is what you need to be. This is what you need to see. This is why it's doing this. Boom, 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 boom. And I walk it through. And everybody that's in this video that was there can attest that the damn thing did exactly word for word what the hell I said. As if I had already seen the video, as if I had already seen price action and I was doing market replay. Is that not true, guys? So, but it's not. It's just rinse, wash, repeat. When you see this stuff enough, you recognize what the hell's going on. Hey, George. So yesterday's video, yesterday's live stream in the latter half. And that's part of why I kind of like trading. Well, again, I shouldn't say kind of like. I like trading after the markets calm down, because when the markets calm, these little things that happen that I was talking about, like when it ticks through a pivot one way and does this, like for example, right here, just a simple example, gold. All right, let's take gold here just for a second. See how this came down and broke this pivot right here? Well, that was the reason it was going to seek resistance. It was going to roll up and then go this way. All because of that. And it's recognizing those little things and knowing what the hell's going on to not get yourself trapped. Yeah, thank you, Bruce. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was, and it was a W pattern, and it was as if I can't remember if it was RTY or YM, probably the YM, and it was as if, and I kept showing the pivots to the left here. If they stick a finger through this one, then they're going to continue this leg, and that's exactly what they did. And that's why in my videos, I say over and over and over and over and over and over again, look to the left. Because if you look to the left, you'll see the future. Good job, Jay Weave. Very nice. Now just visualize, putting yourself in a situation where you can, in good market conditions, like I made money in gold today too. I made money in gold yesterday. In good market conditions, putting yourself in a positive situation. But the biggest challenge that I think new people will come across after they start recognizing the pivots is just recognizing when the market conditions just aren't good. I mean, that's are the expansions and contractions big enough so that it's worth the risk to take the trade? Because is the target really going to happen? And I think a lot of people struggle with that, and that's why I mentioned price has to go to the moving average. The moving average can't come to price, because if price is going to the moving average, then the likelihood that you're going to get a reaction and a rotation where you can defend yourself from having a loss is a hell of a lot higher than if the moving average just rolls over to price. Because like I've said, if price isn't moving, the moving averages are all going to come together. Well, that doesn't do you any good because price isn't moving. Man, we might be getting a crossover retest. Let me show you guys this. Might be getting a crossover retest in gold right here. So see how gold, it's definitely to the long side today. Okay, and it's a red line, but see, we're willing to trade the red line at this point in time in gold because it opened at 820. So it crossed over, tested it here, boom, off it went. What a beautiful situation there. Okay, well, then it went through it here. So what I would be looking for now that we've created space is this to rotate and sit on here and then look for a long back up to here. I mean, I think they're trying to bring it to the prior day open. That's my opinion. $731 yesterday, Orville. Excellent. Good job, Orville. Excellent. You're still on pace then, my friend. You're still on pace to make a big move. I love that. Really? Short stuff? Hold on, let me see. Oh, this one right here. Oh, this one right here. Nice. Now, see, look at that. That's nice. So here's the pivot. This is what we talked about yesterday in the latter half. So he had a rotation across. So he had a candle open and close north of the gold line. It broke this pivot long, which tells you the market now wants to go short. And then it had a nice smooth pull back into here. Boom. And then went back to the low. Now, the fact that that low was not broken means that they may be running this thing back up. But that's an excellent target right down here. I'm assuming that's the target you got. Excellent job, short stuff. Excellent. Excellent job. See? Come on now. And you spotted that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, were you able to ever spot something that simple before in trading? Probably not. I mean, I'm just guessing. I know I haven't been able to. Now, gold is what's going on with gold? Why is gold acting stupid right now? Oh, we had 10 o'clock news, didn't we? We had 10 o'clock news. Did we have 10 o'clock news? Because gold all of a sudden acted stupid. No, not necessarily J-Weave. No. You're really just looking for that red line to hold. But I think we had news here which pushed this thing down big time. I think we had news right here. Did we have news? Factory orders? Okay. Yeah, well, that impacted that freaking gold setup because the gold, that candle, this candle right here at 10 o'clock just went wham, like hardcore. If we're lucky, what they're doing is bringing it back down to here. That would be great. Because let's go talk about this now. So see when we blew through here, see when we blew through the prior day close and the prior day open, what did they not do? And this is what I was waiting for. I was sitting here this morning. I wanted this thing to go up, come back, and test. It never tested the top. So we may get lucky and this finally comes here and tests these tops. It never tested these tops. It just went through it. And you know, I always talk about it, if see how it was resistance here. Now we're over it. It's going to be support and they want to come and test it at some time. This may be it. Oh, wow. Excellent short stuff. Excellent. Trade with Gator. I like the 5-minute candle. It's an indicator that somebody sent me and I'm kind of using it. If you want to trade with Gator, if you want to email me, I can send it to you. I haven't concocted my mind around using it yet, but I mean it's a free indicator that you have to load in Ninja if you use Ninja, and it's called the PO3. So if you want it, just email me and I'll send it to you. All right. And any of you guys want it. I just haven't quite gotten my fingers around using it properly yet. I do like that it gives a timer for me. So it tells me, when that 5-minute candle's closing and, and whatnot. But somebody that's in these live streams sent it to me. I can't remember who off the top of my head. And George sent me some stuff too, George. I still have to look at that. Dude, I am just so freaking covered up right now. It is insane. I'm so busy. I have 12 houses to get out in the field and up and running by the end of March. And that's just
Dennis LLC.
Let me hold on, guys, for a second.
Then we're going to drive to Alabama. We'll be down.
I'm muted because I'm on a call. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, I got shit going on, you know. Houses. And when I got one contractor, when he calls me, I got to take it. I got to take it. Let me look at this RTY. RTY's got to set up to the short side. God damn it. So we had a crossover, new low, smooth pullback, inside candle right here. Let me blow this up. Inside candle right here, and then down it's going to go probably right there. Let me put my marker there. I don't want that. There. Are you going to go or not? Freaking gold is running down to those lines I talked about. Yep. Shit. Gold is running down to those lines I talked about. What's wrong with why is the RTY stalling out like that? Oh, wow. See, this has got a nice inside candle too. Look at all these inside candles, but we've already pounded this a couple times. But look at these inside candles on the YM. You broke through the top. I think I'm going to put a short here if I can get through it. Come on. Come on, YM. Come on. Go. 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 Ah, shit. I wasn't giving it any room. The problem is right now, both the ES and the NQ are north of their 9 EMAs, and they're bouncing off of them, while the YM and the RTY are south of them. That's where they're getting hung up. Jesus, there it goes. Wow. That's a nice little rotation there. I didn't see where the target was. This job really gets in the way of my day. My job definitely gets in the way of my day. My job definitely gets in the way of my day. And that reminds me of something. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going to be I'm not going to be able to do a live stream tomorrow. I got to go out of town for a meeting at noon, and it's 2 hours from here. So there's just no sense in me starting a live stream and shutting it off at 10. So I'm just not going to do a live stream tomorrow. I'll be back for Thursday. And I'm not going to live stream Friday either, because I have to go out of town Friday also, and Monday. So Friday and Monday, I'm not so tomorrow I'm not going to be live streaming. Thursday I will be. Friday I won't be, and Monday I won't be. I just have way too many things stacking up right now. Way too many things stacking up right now. These candles aren't making any sense right now. These candles are not making any sense right now in the NQ, or I mean, I would have gotten knocked out in the same spot anyways. I don't think so, Bill. Yes, My houses are more important than this. Yeah, my houses are more important than this. I got a lot of people that depend on me with these houses, man. I got a lot of people working with me. You know, that's the stress of starting a business. Is you get people. That honestly is the biggest stress I have in owning a business. Is the responsibility of I have to facilitate enough business, whatnot, for my employees. Come on. What did you guys just find a bottom now and you're just going to hang out? Did somebody say that there was some delayed news at 10:30 also? This is all just kind of sitting here. Second account, 314 net, double what I need every day now. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, short stuff. We're definitely hung up. I mean, we're definitely hung up. We've got all four markets going the same direction, which is good. That doesn't happen every day. But they're not moving. They are not moving. Yeah, I know. They are short trades today, which kills me because I'm so terrible at trading short. Mm. Will, you and Orville can hook up if you just go break the law, because he'll have to throw you in the back of his police cruiser. And while he's got you in the back of the cruiser, he can be taking trades on his phone and showing you what he's doing. Yeah, gold is bleeding down too. I just wish gold would move. God dang it. So was there news at 10:30? Or is there news at 10:30? Oh, is he talking at 10:30? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. I thought somebody said something earlier that there was because the news is all, screwed up because of, the government shutdown. Don't even get me going on that. That the news that we were even having at 10, like some was at 10 and some was at 10:30, but I see they've both been announced. Factory orders and home builder confidence. The home builder confidence number is up. Interesting. I know it is in my office. Holy cow. All right. Maybe the market's going to move now. Okay. Holy cow. Okay. This might be good. All right. This might be good. Looks like things are starting to pick up again. Just needed something to start moving. Yeah, NQ broke the pivot up. The other thing too about the NQ, which is really a nice sign, unlike the YM, is it's doing it from a higher pivot low. So see how it went to there, then came down and went up with a higher pivot low. So now you don't have a conflicting situation. So that's a good sign. Whereas the YM didn't do it that way. The YM actually is coming right out of a pivot low. So they're not, and the ES did the same thing. It broke the pivot from a higher pivot low. Oh, well, Mike, first off, shit. Go into your settings thing and go to playback speed and put it at 125. That'll catch you up. What's happening is you got delayed from a commercial or some shit, Mike. YouTube puts freaking commercials in here. Shit, I got too many people texting. I'm shit. I'm on the same candle right now. Wait, where am I? Yeah, I'm on the same candle. I was just on the same candle. So I'm running like 20 seconds behind exactly. Not two candles. You've gotten behind because some commercial popped up or something and delayed. Yeah, and like Amelia says, just refresh your YouTube tab also. If a commercial comes in during a live, it'll freeze. I think it'll freeze me. And then when it comes back on, you're behind now. Yeah, not by, but if you do it right, Bruce, you're only going to be behind by 15, 20 seconds. I have to do something else to be like live. I think somebody told me a Zoom might work or something. I don't remember. Yeah. Swear when I'm talking really fast. Yeah. I've been known to use a few choice words at the market. Well, you can't be ahead. I'm live. I mean, I'm literally live. Says it right here. Live. I'm live. You can't be ahead. I'm live. I'm live. So live, it's my own money. Then you're looking at the wrong chart because the pattern in the RTY and the NQ is very similar. You're looking at a different chart than that. There's no way you're ahead. You're just looking at it. You're thinking this is the NQ and that is the NQ. There's no way you're ahead. If you were ahead, I'd be asking you for the trades. Right. I'm live, but delayed. Exactly, Bruce. I want in on that. I'll be right back. On which instrument, Rick? I definitely will be in gold. I still think gold. Well, here's the problem with gold. So let's just talk out loud. Here's the problem with gold right now. All right. So let me bring this all up. We haven't tested this bottom from when we blew through it. Okay. And by the way, I'm literally 10, 15 seconds behind on mine from you guys. I don't know. Anyways, so we haven't tested this, but we also haven't gone to here. And I mean, they're going to seek either that, then back down to here, or they're going to seek here and then up to there. That's what they're going to do. If we roll up on top of that red line, preferably break something substantial like this pivot right here, and then sit back on top of that red line. I'm looking for that to go to there. Okay. And then if we reject off this red line, I'm looking for us to go down to here. And then but I'm not taking that short because this is way too ugly. I'm looking for the long off of here. Okay, now it broke that pivot. Oh shit, it broke that pivot. Did you see that, Rick? Broke that pivot. The one I was talking about. It broke that pivot right there. So I want it to keep going up though, and then create space and then sit on that red line, and then bam. It did break that pivot. That's a very good sign for the longs. And of course, it's broken several smaller pivots on the way up here, but this was pretty much there's no dots here, but you can see that's a major rotation from there down to here. There's a lot of indecision still going on in the equity markets. If you just look at these candles, holy cow. The ES and the NQ look terrible. So I'm going to stare at this gold for a minute. See if maybe we can get a setup here. Man, we're north of all the lines, too. That's nice. We're north of the 5-minute gold line. We're north of the 1-minute gold line. We're sitting on top of the red line. We just need this ching, ching, ching. Life would have been a lot easier if gold would have just gone down here and tested that line. Life would have been a lot easier. Life would have been a lot easier. A lot easier if it had just done that. Hold on a second. I'm not going away from gold. I just want to look at. Let me grab the YM and put it over here so I can see it. Let me grab the RTY and put it over here so I can see it. I feel like I'm trading blind when I can't see some of my charts. define the word settled, because this is where it closed at 5 p.m. right here. So what do you mean by settled? Are you talking about when it's market closed? Because I don't care about that. When it closed but didn't actually close. Yeah, equities look like crap. Exactly, Bruce. It's a death trap right now in the equities. Man, I should have probably taken a stab at that short in gold. That inside candle broke to the downside. That was really sad. Yeah, I don't use that. I look at the market like I look at New York City. It never shuts down. So it really shuts down at 5. Look at that. Look at gold. You dirty dog. Come on. So one of the things, Bruce, that Orville does is he trades the micros, and it gives him a little more flexibility as to what kind of trades he's going to take, because the money's not the same. You know what I mean? My problem with it is I just don't have the attention span. Yeah, they have a tendency to look exactly alike. American Patriot, gold, and CL. That's why I talk about gold has a tendency to get like crazy when the CL opens at 9 o'clock. I try to stay away from gold at 9 o'clock, even though the market's open. If I'm in a trade, I'll just protect myself. But gold can act crazy at 9 o'clock for that reason. Would you equities do something? Do something. I mean, seriously, do something. It's got to be because this person's talking or something. I don't know, because they're literally just, the equities are literally just going sideways. And then another one's talking at 11. Excellent. Just beautiful. Make my candles big. SF, that's funny. That is funny. That is funny. Yeah. I've had that problem before too. Yeah, it's amazing how that can happen. That is amazing how that can happen. I need some expansion and contraction in these freaking markets. Somebody start moving. I don't understand what Mike's asking me. There's no, excuse me, I'm going to use a foul word here. There's no fucking way your bars are ahead of mine. I'm as live as I can possibly be. I'm trading live. If your charts, if you have candles that are ahead of ours, you need to tell us what trades to take. We're all willing to take them. I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, but he keeps telling me he's ahead. I don't understand how you're ahead of me. I know my broadcast is delayed. I know that. 20 seconds. If you don't like that, you need to tell YouTube about it. I don't know what to do. I'm literally looking at the live right here. I'm looking at it live right here. I'm in this candle right here. The one that's right here that's green. I'm literally like maybe 20 seconds behind on the live. But I'm telling you 30 minutes in advance what I was looking for in gold. Granted, I was wrong. The setup never happened. So it doesn't matter if I'm 30, 20 seconds behind. I blame Nancy Pelosi, David. Because she seems to always be ahead. I blame Nancy Pelosi. She seems to always be ahead when she trades. She seems to always know when the next big green candle is. She's definitely focused on the next big green candle. Yeah, Nancy needs to live stream. I would join that. No matter how drunk she is, I'll join it. Yeah. Come on, gold. I have a feeling that we've kind of gone in dormant mode because of these damn people speaking. Because I mean, we literally look at these equity markets. Yeah, she's retiring because she's made too much money trading stocks. She's going to go work for Goldman Sachs now. Yeah, Tipsy Tuesdays for Nancy. Oh my God. I have a feeling we're literally sitting here dormant because of what I just said, because of these stupid people talking. Because we're literally doing nothing. There's nothing setting up. Yeah, I mean, I could have taken that short, I guess, on gold, but I mean, it didn't meet my rules, so the hell with it. This right here, so, you know, just to put things in perspective, I mean, this right here, what's going on right here? That means there's no sharks in the tank. There's no sharks in the tank, man. All right, we might finally start going to these lines. Jesus. Man, for those of you that are NQ traders, what do you think about that? I would have already had a heart attack. They'd have been dialing 911. I'd have been dialing 911 on that stuff. Jesus. Come on. And just when we got this break right here, it just goes right back to sleep again. By the way, these are scenarios right here that we're looking at in all these markets as to why I don't trade, you know, the Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday of Thanksgiving and the week of Christmas. I just don't, a week of the 4th of July, because this is what the market looks like. The sharks aren't in the tank. Come on, gold. Do something. Thanks. Thank you, David. There's no need for that, but thank you, David. That's between Christmas and New Year's, I believe, is when that is, Patriot. But I mean, there's a reason that happens. That's people repositioning their accounts. That doesn't mean that the sharks are in the tank. We need the sharks that use the rotations, not just, okay, we're closing out all these positions, we're adding in all these positions and rebalancing our shit. That's not necessarily in a deliberate fashion. It just caused some trending, and you can get some really good 1 minute gold line trades on trending, especially in the ES. We want that sequence where they know they're going here and they know they're going here. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back. Let me check something. Let me check something here. Okay. Hey, maybe that cloud thing is fixed because I'm able to go into my payroll now. I got to run payroll. Give me a second here. I got to pay people. This is new. This is new. This is really interesting. In my payroll system, for the first time, of course, I don't really pay attention much. It's asking me, do I need a bridge loan? They call it a payroll bridge line of credit. No, I don't need a payroll bridge line of credit. I just need you to pay the payroll. That is interesting. I've never seen that before. Interesting. God, I wonder if people are getting lines of credit to pay payroll. Yeesh. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm proof of it because I'm up and running again. I was able to do payroll. I was concerned that I was going to have to tell some people, you're not getting paid. Certainly do not want to not pay my employees, and I don't need a bridge loan to do it. That is interesting, a bridge loan. No, I don't need a loan to pay my payroll. Thanks for asking. God, man, guys, I don't know what to say. This is a day to test your patience. This is a day to test your patience. Come on, man. God dang it. Exactly, AO Trades. If you're having to borrow money to do your payroll, that's probably a business that's got a little bit of problems. I can tell you the last person that gets paid, you're looking at them right here. I pay myself once a year. That's it. I pay myself once a year. And I do that for tax purposes at the end of the year. I mean, because, you know, got to be capitalized to run a business. That's what's nice about this. It's like having a business, but, you know, you can pay Apex, I don't know, whatever it is, $40 or whatever, and you're in business. Good job, Orville. Oh, my God. Yes, absolutely, Ryan. It's good. It'd be a good day to get your head punched in. And you guys all know I'm an impatient trader. So even if I think a rotation is happening, and like, for example, when I think this is going to roll down, you know, because we broke this pivot down, we broke this Donchian and came back up here, and I think it's going to roll down. I don't want to get in here and have to sit here and wait for it to finally decide. That's not my strategy. That's not my style. I need the candles going in sequence. That's my style. So, I mean, I could sit here and take a short here in gold because most likely it's going to roll down, but I don't want to sit here and wait to find out if I'm right or not. And I'm most likely going to be right from what it looks like. It's not worth the stress to me, is my point. There are days that it's so much easier to make money that I don't have to stress myself on days to just make some money. Just like, what, a couple weeks ago? Oh, no, a week ago. I think it was Tuesday or whatever. I made $2,050 because the market was just going ting, 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 ting. And I made it in the YM, RTY, NQ, and GC. Matter of fact, GC was the one I made the least amount of money in. I made the least amount of money in GC. I made more money in the YM and in the RTY and in the NQ. In that one day. But I mean, there were no stress trades, man. Bing, gone. Bing, gone. Bing, gone. for like a static line rejection, American Patriot, is that what you're talking about? For like a static line rejection, I'd like to see the candle tops, say on a short, on a long, I'd like to see the candle tops to my left be equal to or lower than the high of the candle to the left in about 4 of them. About 4 of them. Now, when you have a crossover retest, it is nice to get a sequence of candles, but you just got to be a little bit more aggressive on the fact that, when they cross over and retest, say to a long side on a off the prior day. Oh shit! Like here we are in gold. Jesus, I'm sitting here talking. That's totally different. You got to be a little more aggressive. You're not looking for 4. You're just looking for the rotation to come and do that. Some reason gold is gone. Some reason gold is gone. Gold has just rolled completely over. That is not expected on my part. Let's see, like, take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've had 7 candles in a row that the tops were not higher than the candle to the left when it came down here. That's pretty nice. Would have been better if they were more deliberate than just this last one that fell like a knife. But this is collapsed way down below where I want to be. Yeah, this is way down below. I'm not taking this long. I am not taking this long. I sat here and waited and waited and waited for this. And then it happens. And I'm not going to take it because it's just too deep. Now, what I would like is this thing to kind of settle down here and maybe get a candle up and then a rotation down for a short. But right now gold's in limbo. Oh boy. Yeah. Gold's in limbo right now. There's definitely no long here. Shit, man. Our Friday low is so far down. God dang it. Come on, go up. Go up. Go up. And then we'll take a short. We'll look for a short. Because this candle open and closed south of these lines, I am not taking a long. The only way I'll take a long if we go back up and over and then sit on top. Man, we went through the top of that candle. All right, let's see what happens here. All right. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, stop. Just sit there. All right, I'm looking for a short. Nope. All right. I'm not looking for a short anymore. Damn it. Oh my God. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. Come on. Go back up. All right, I'm in. Come on, go short. Go short. Go short. Come on, go short. Go short. Keep going. Keep going short. Go short. There you go. Now go. 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 Ah, oh, damn it. It's just going to sit there. There it goes. Oh, my God. Just. Yeah, I'm out. I was out at even. Yep, I was out at even. Just ridiculous. That is not what should have happened right there. That should have just rolled right over. That should have just rolled right over. Then it didn't. Oh, my God. Now, I'm going to tell you another problem we got right now. Yeah, out at even. I'll tell you another problem we have right now, just to bring this up. So, again, we're at the overnight open, and now price has gone dormant. And I've stressed this a million times. I don't like being at the overnight open when price is not moving, because that's equilibrium. Okay, what do we got? Is all right, hold on here. You stupid dog. Unbelievable. All right. Now. Shoot. Go down one more time. Don't just run up here. Go down. Shit. I'll be right back. I had to make coffee, so now I'm going to go put it in my pot. My cup. Damn it. Oh, shit. Jesus. So they crossed over and retested the overnight open. That's nice. I was looking at that, but I didn't like the size of that candle right there. There we go. Holy shit. Orville, you made me look. You made me look, my friend. I took that break. Boom, boom, $500. You made me look. I looked up at you with your comments, and I'm going, wait a second. What's going on with the NQ? This beautiful reach through, boom, break, bam, bam, $500, just like that. That was beautiful. You made me look. I said, wait, what's going on with the NQ? You made me look. Shit. That was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous. We reached through that red line. Look at how far we reached. So we had this great smooth pullback. Reached through that red line a long ways. This candle closed. This one came up in here, and I said, I'm in. Bam, bam, $500. Jesus. I just sat down with my coffee in my hands, and I'm like, wait a second. Ain't you just had a trade? All right. There we go. That's $500. I should have had that freaking gold trade. I should have had that gold trade, man. I should have had the gold trade is what I should have had. That would have been a good $500 right there. But that NQ one is, again, I anticipate the big red candle. I saw it. I was like, okay, holy shit. They just stuck their finger way up through, slammed it back inside, and there's a sequence of candles in a row right here. There's a sequence of candles in a row with higher lows. And when that thing broke, bam, bam, there's your $500. Anticipate the big red candle. And the ES had the exact same setup. Yeah, exactly, David. I was glancing at both of them. I'm like, holy shit, they're both literally together. I'm going to take the NQ because I'll make more money. Bing, bing, all in 1 minute. Bing, bing, $500. And once I went in, it just went straight through me. I mean, like I got in the trade and it just went straight through me. I mean, I just grabbed my stop and put it at even, and I just said, okay. Anticipating the big red candle. I'm upset with myself for missing this trade. God dang it. But look at the size of that candle. That's 50 and that's 45. That's a $500 candle that I would have to protect. I just don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, the YM had very similar candles, not exactly the same. Matter of fact, a little bit sloppier. But it was in the same situation. It was in the red line. The ES and the NQ were exactly the same. The dynamics, exactly how the candles lined up, everything was exactly the same. Thank you, Orville. I hadn't really been looking at the NQ. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a second. There's a short here in the NQ setting up right now. Right now. Let me put my coffee down. Let me put my coffee down. That was nice. That puts me up over 1,000 for the week on my one account. Because there it is. I'm at 682. So, and I had $400 yesterday. So yeah, I'm over the 1,000. I guess I won't feel so bad not trading tomorrow then. Shit. For those of you watching, okay, watching this GC, this was beautiful. It went above. Let's just talk about this for a second. And I feel really bad that I fucking missed it. Well, I didn't miss it. I just don't want to risk too much money in a trade for you guys. But see how this went up. I want you to see this. Okay. I want you to see this. Okay. See how this candle closed above the prior day close? Does everybody see that? And then they came back down and actually pierced the prior day close, ran it back up. Well, when they do that, I said this yesterday. Okay. I said, what I like if we do create space is I like that they test the bottom line first. That's what I want to see. The bottom line in this case is the prior day close. Gold has so much price action in it. It's hard to realize, but this is $50 apart. Okay. But anyway, so it created that space, came down, tested it, and then ran up. But I was like, in my mind, I'm going, well, they still got to test the open. And that's what they did. They came down and tested the open, went through it by two ticks, and then rotated it back up. That's exactly the fucking pattern. The problem was, and the reason I didn't say anything about it when we were sitting here, is this candle is $500. And if you take that trade, you really need to defend the $500. And I'm like, damn, I'm not doing that. Jesus. It's one thing if I lose $500, but I don't want anybody in this chat losing $500. And I saw that and I'm like, man, the candle's too freaking big. That's why I wanted this candle right here to come down and consolidate here and then give us the long. Because this is exactly where they were going, was back to the red line. fuck. I don't know. But if you see does everybody see what I'm talking about? So we went up over it, created space, came down. I know it doesn't seem like much, and we hit that lower line first. I always want it to test the lowest one if we're going long first, minimum, and then take the long. And if they rotate back, then they're going to be testing the higher one the second time. That's exactly what they did. Jesus. Now, what am I looking at? Red line. You talking about on gold? I guess. Yeah, probably was on gold. I'm mentally fried right now because this is the real setup right here, and I just blew it. I just blew it for everybody. I mean, this was it right here. I even talked about the same fucking pattern yesterday. This exact scenario. And I didn't want to say anything because the freaking entry candle was way too big. I'm excited with my $600 Orville. You talking about this? You talking about this thing here, Trade Seeker or True Seeker? This is just a 5-minute candle. It tells me the outlay, the time left in 5 minutes. So like on a 5-minute red line, you can kind of see, what is a 5-minute trader looking at, and when does his or her candle close, and it keeps track of that for you. I haven't really like figured out the best way for me to utilize it. But I mean, if you want a copy of it, just email me and I'll send you a copy because it's free. It's a free download that somebody that's in this chat created. So just email me and I'll send it to you. I just haven't incorporated it in my strategy yet. Man, I tell you what, that NQ is over with. Look at that. Jesus, look at that. It's a good thing I didn't get greedy on that trade. Ping, ping. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't get greedy on that trade. Shit. Yeah, just email me and say that you want the 5-minute indicator or whatever, so I'll know what you emailed me about, and I'll copy and send it to you. I mean, I'll attach it and send it back. RTY. Oh, that was beautiful. No, you got out on the right. If you're getting out there, I mean, you should expect headwinds right there. By the way, that was a crossover. Ryan, that was a crossover retest, smooth pullback, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it was a great trade, dude. Excellent. Beautiful crossover retest in the RTY. Absolutely. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, that was nice. It'll keep running up just to piss you off now. It'll keep running up just to piss you off now. Actually, I got my total right here. Where is it? 34.50. $23.75. Yeah, I'm up $1,075 yesterday and today. It's nothing major, nothing minor. Nothing major, nothing minor. Yeah, no, I would have been taken out in that area. I would not be anticipating it running through like that. I mean, the way to figure that, I mean, the way to kind of put a perspective on it is, take a look over here. We were here twice, but it was well over an hour ago. And it got rejected, here twice. Interestingly enough, I'm going to show you something interesting here, Ryan. So you see this rotation down to here. That was the low off that rotation. Then we did all this stuff. This other one came from about 2 ticks up from that bottom. Is that not crazy? And then, yeah, it ran through. Is that not crazy? Just little stupid shit like that just kind of can frustrate you sometimes. Little stupid shit. So this is a higher pivot low than this one, which was where this one rotated from. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is just insane. I'm flat. I'm done. That NQ trade gave me all the excitement I need for the day. All in 1 minute. All in 1 minute. Funny part is NQ was my most profitable single trade last week, was in the NQ. And so far this week, it's right there. It is. It's actually, again, this week it is. Single trade. But last week I hit it for one trade just similar to that one for $1,000. It took a minute and a half to get the $1,000. Today it took less than a minute to get the 500. Man. So that's interesting. So what gold did here is it rotated north the red line, broke this pivot, sat on top, and went up. That's interesting. I probably should have been paying attention. Probably should have been paying attention to that. Probably should have been paying attention to that, Bob, because you said it. Sometimes I frustrate the piss out of myself because I said it here. If we got up on top, I want the long. Well, it finally got on top, broke a pivot here, and then sat on this, and there's the long. I mean, I stay consistent, Bob. Quit freaking changing what your whole thought process was. Because I said it also 2 hours ago. They're going to want to take it here, and then they're going to want to take it here. Fuck. Sometimes I swear. And I said here first because they never tested it when they crossed over. I'm very frustrated with myself in gold right now. Just very frustrated right now. I allowed them to shake me out of the setup. I allowed them to mentally screw with my mind on the setup. Very sad. Yeah, it is a huge W. Yes, Ryan. Yes, a retest. Absolutely. Especially since you've gone through the daily high. Absolutely. I'd be looking at that RTY to come back and retest. I know it's hard to get all of them, Ryan, but I excuse me, because I'm going to use clean language. I friggin' said this way back over here. I said this. This is what they want to do. They're going to want to go down and clean out the open because they haven't done it yet. And then they're going to want to go to the high. Or the open, prior day open, sorry, to the next level. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it clean, Amelia. I'm trying. But right now I could really use a lot of bad words because I sit here and I see it. I call it before it happens, and then I just don't take it because of a $500 candle right here. I don't take it because of a damn $500 candle. Orville, are you running 3 accounts? What, I can't remember what you're running. I got to get my P&L out of the way to look at the ES. Yeah. Now that ES needs to come back a little more, I think. Get this P&L out of the freaking way. Okay, gotcha. No, I don't have any interest in the ES right now. I think it's got farther to go. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I think it's got farther to go down. Whoa. Ooh, gold just popped a big red candle. What the hell? God, is that ES going to go? It might. I think it's a little stretched. Ryan, I guess you're looking at that, right? Oh, God, what the hell? Oh, my God. What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? So here's the RTY. They're either all going to go or none of them, Mike. They're all in sequence. If all three of them or all four of them are in sequence, they're all doing the same thing. So they're either all going to go or none. Yeah, no, I was when I called that out, I was waiting for it to come here. Ryan. I was waiting for it to come here. But for some reason I know why it's hung up. The YM and the NQ and the ES are all stuck on the 1 minute gold line. Just a second. God dang it. My cats can't make up their mind they want to go out or in. Freaking cats. You want to go out or in? They keep going to the door, then come back. Now it's out. Now the dogs want to go out. Jesus. Stop. Yeah, that happens, Harold. That'll happen because if you look at your DOM, there's a gap in pricing in gold right now at about 3 to 4 ticks at least. So it'll skip you sometimes. Oh, shit. The fuck? What are you talking about? There's nothing in here. Jesus. People. What the fuck are you talking about? There's nothing there.
You don't need the escape, do you?
I do tomorrow.
Tomorrow, well, I'm gonna go get out of gas. I gotta go gas, and then I'm going to do a couple things. I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna go buy some things for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
All right, I fed the babies.
Got it. Great. I think I would have gotten knocked out here at even if I wasn't distracted. I know I would have. I would have been at even on that. on that RTY rejection, I definitely would have been at even. Now, if you do a market order, Harold, it'll throw it in there. I mean, instead of a limit order. I use limit orders too. But, you know, I get, you know, you've seen me right here live get skipped. I get skipped. Sometimes I get skipped. We've got a little bit of a problem because the ES, let me just show you guys why I'm being a little hesitant. So the ES is stuck, is right into the prior day low. So I'm a little hesitant to take the equities long right now because this is going to be a pissing match right here to get through and get on top. So I'm kind of, when the ES and or the YM get hung up, I get leery because both of them are pretty powerful in determining what direction either the RTY or the NQ are going to go. So, I mean, this is a nice setup here long in the RTY, but the ES is stuck. It's stuck. Jesus, man, I'm signing all day long. I see sign documents. Continue, yes. 325, 30 seller concession, draw schedule, draw at closing. All right. Anyway, February, March, April 04/15/2026. Sorry, I'm signing some construction loan docs in my other job. In my other job. See, and that, okay, so ES did it again. So let's just use this as a mini learning experience. So the ES went up again. So attempt number 2. This is attempt 1. This is attempt 2. And notice the RTY is just not going anywhere. My inclination is because we are this market knows this one's stuck. All right. And the interesting part about this, to put it in perspective, see this. So let's just, again, kind of what we were talking about yesterday. And I'm sorry, I'm just so distracted today, but see this rotation from here to here. See when it came back down before it went here, it broke this one to the left, to the downside. So this one magically went up and did not go higher than this one, which is then the confirmation that we're rolling over. It's little subtle things like that to kind of pick up on and will allow you, for example, if you're in a trade, to figure out where the hell to get the hell out. So now we might get lucky because this 1, 2, we might have attempt 3 here. And attempt 3 is usually our magic time. Pivot wise, it's not going to work, but attempt wise, it might. So we need gold. We need ES for the rest of these markets to start moving again. We're going to need ES to start going up or start going down, one or the other, because it's stuck at the prior day low right now. And that's why this is looking so freaking ugly, because this came right up here and then hit it, came down, hit it again, came down. Good job, Harold. Yeah, guys, for those of you that don't know, you need to, clear your cache on a routine basis, especially if you're running like 5 charts like I am. I'm telling you, it'll screw up your trading. It'll screw up your system, and you won't even realize it in a lot of cases until you're in a trade. That happened to me one day when we were in here live. My trades were all screwed up, and I had to shut everything down and clean out my cache. If I went down, broke that pivot RTY test, the gold line, and then closed above the open, I'm not quite sure I understand that question. I do know this. I wouldn't be doing crap long. I wouldn't be doing crap long in the RTY until the ES clears its path. It has to get north of here, because this is just going to keep getting beat up, because this is not, it does not have room to go long. All right, what I'm going to do right now is everybody just kind of new to this group and still watching the strategy videos. I don't use NT, but I was hoping someone could tell me what TV equivalent of an indicator. Yeah, somebody was talking about that earlier. Morla. Somebody was talking about that earlier. I don't have the answer. I do not have the answer. But somebody was actually talking about that earlier. Because I think in TradingView, they don't have, I don't think they have my overnight open. I mean, my prior day close. Whatever settings they have in TradingView, they have the close when the market itself closes. So like gold at 130 or RTY at 4. When the NT, the Ninja one is the close at 5 p.m. because that is a different close. He uses I think he uses Ninja, the phone app version of Ninja, I believe is what Orville uses. Look at you, Bruce. You're a wild man with a great answer. Somebody gave an answer in here. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't use that system. Control Shift and delete. All right, here.
Suspected spam.
Spam? My buddy Spam's calling, everybody. He's my best friend. My buddy Spam. All right, everybody, I'm going to shut down. Remember, I cannot do this tomorrow, but I will be back Thursday. I cannot do a live stream tomorrow unless something changes. Something may change. Maybe my customer backs out because something, you never know. But 99% or 95% chance I will not be able to do a live stream tomorrow. I am up my $1,000 for the week already, so that's the good news. Everybody have a good day. Don't forget to like the video if you can. David, thank you very much for the $5, by the way. You're the man. I didn't forget that. That'll be my Dunkin' Donuts coffee for my meeting tomorrow. You're up $240. All right. Good job, David. Excellent. 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 Yeah. See you guys later. Talk to you later. Bye.